Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome back for more Umineko When They Cry, episode 4. So last time it was happy and I guess sad moments, right? We see Enge going to her school, being bullied, people avoiding her, and then we see her reading Maria's diary. Pretty much seeing Maria's memories, I guess, right? Seeing a happy memory between her and Rosa, Maria having a birthday party. It was nice. Yeah, very nice scene and I enjoyed it. So let us continue and let's see what happens today. Compared to the other kids in her class, Maria Onechan's tempo was always a little slow. Her sensibilities and ways of viewing things were a little peculiar and a little too idiosyncratic for her to blend in. Her grades were low as well, and since she was a talkative about everything related to the occult, her specialty, she was treated like a weirdo by everyone else in class. If you were touched by Maria Onechan, you'd be cursed, stuff like that. So I guess this is why Enge would, or is, kinda attached to the diary, right? Yeah, even saying last time that Maria Onechan is only my only friend, my best friend, because of their similarities, I suppose, right? Them getting bullied and stuff like that. Apparently, everyone in her class acted like she was disgusting, made fun of her, and avoided her. If a boy bumped into Maria Onechan, he'd start rubbing that part against the other boys as if he'd gotten some scum on him. They'd pick up her stuff like it was something filthy and chase the other boys around with it. It seemed the other girls thought even speaking to her was unpleasant, so they ignored her all the time, only giggling and sneering at her whenever she made a mistake.
いじめっていつの時代も似たようなものなのね。人間ってほんと進化しないの。滅べばいいのに。
Bullying is the same in all eras. True.
マリアはいじめられて悲しいけど、でも仕方ないと思うの。
It's even worse now compared to back then. And now, it's not just you're bullied in school, out of home as well because of online and stuff, right? Insane.
仕方ない？どうして？
だってクラスには一人いじめられっ子がいないといけないってルールなんだもん。
Every class has to have a single bullied kid.
最低なルールね。
It is a horrible rule.
それを作ったやつの後頭部をレンガで殴ってやりたいわ。もちろん角で。
もしもマリアがいなくなったら、きっとマリアの代わりに新しい誰かが新しいいじめられっ子に選ばれる。マリアが我慢することで、マリアはその子をかばってあげられるの。
You see how she said that? If I wasn't there, then there'd surely be a new bullied kid chosen in my place. By staying strong, I can protect that kid. Okay. As she said that, she smiled faintly. Maria Onechan's way of thinking really is unusual. According to her, from the beginning, a witch had resided in that place called a school. No, she says that any place where a lot of people gather will have a witch residing there. The witch tries to steal the students' souls through death by disease or accidents. Apparently, she sometimes also corrupts those souls, leading them down the path of evil. She says that an angel came, not content to let that continue.
天使様はね、魔女をやっつけようとした。でも魔女は強大で、戦いは7日7番に及んだんだけど、それでも決着しなかった。疲れ切った魔女は休戦しようと言ってこう提案したの。
前に聞いたわ。私はこれまでクラスの生徒の半分を病気にしたり 怪我をさせたりしてきました。でもその代わりに、残りの半分の生徒は病気と怪我から守ってきました。だから、もしもクラスの一人を私への生贄に、いじめられっ子にしてくれるなら、その他全員の生徒を病気や怪我から守りましょう。だったっけ？
おう。天使様は考えたの。クラスの半分が不幸になることに比べたら、クラスの一人だけが不幸になることの方がずっといい。それに、魔女はその強力な力で他全員の生徒の安全を守ってくれるという。
クラスに40人の生徒がいるとして、20人の犠牲者が1人に減って、19人が助かるというわけね。実に合理的な提案。
I wonder if there's some theme behind this fairy tale. If it's a creation by Maria Onechan, a 9-year-old, that'd be pretty impressive.
天使様はその提案を飲むことにした。だから、一人の生贄によって19人は救われた。だから、マリアの役割は大切なの。魔女は19人を守ってる。
私たちが生贄になることによって？その19人に感謝された覚えはないけれど。
Maria Onechan's idea was too compassionate. Both of us are suffering from a very similar type of misfortune. And yet, maybe a small difference in our way of thinking changes how peaceful our hearts are.
それで、マリアお姉ちゃんは悲しくないの？
悲しくなんかないよ。だってこれからはサクタロが一緒だもんね。サクタロ、ウリュー、マリアと一緒なら僕も元気。ほら、サクタロも元気って言ってるよ。
Maria Onechan hugged the Sakutaro stuffed animal, playing both sides of the conversation herself. I don't understand it. But that's exactly why I want to reach Maria Onechan's level. So I was intensely drawn to her tale and her words.
エンジェは一人ぼっちだから辛い？
I mean, it's always tough, yeah, but sometimes you just get used to it.
辛いわ。でも、マリアお姉ちゃんとこうしていられる時間だけは別。一人ぼっちじゃないから。なら、
サクタロもお友達になればもっと楽しくなるよ。じゃあ今日からサクタロもエンジェの新しいお友達だよ。ね、サクタロ。ウリュー？
Yeah, this thing really looks like the what do you call it? Not mascot, but yeah, the character in Bleach really looks like it.
僕、エンジェのお友達？ウリュー、エンジェ
Skillfully moving the stuffed animal like it was a puppet, Maria Onechan expressed Sakutaro's emotions. She was controlling him, but the charming way he waved his short hand and cocked his head to the side made it feel like he really was a friend called Sakutaro. Of course, looking at it with cold eyes, it would only appear that Maria Onechan was comforting me when I was grumpy. But a soul had definitely been sent into that stuffed animal. The soul of Maria Onechan's love. So I acknowledged the existence of a being called Sakutaro inside that stuffed animal.
ほら、エンジェもサクタロに挨拶して。ほら、サクタロもご挨拶。 ブリューエンジェ、怖い人？
As Sakutaro timidly looked at me. He unexpectedly met my gaze and hid behind Maria Onechan's back in surprise. Maria Onechan really is good at playing with stuffed animals.
大丈夫だよ、サクタロ。エンジェは怖くないよ。とっても優しい女の子だよ。どうも。サクタロウです。ウリュウ。
はじめまして、サク太郎。エンジェよ。新しいお友達になれて嬉しいわ。
I held out my hand as though asking for a handshake, and Sakutaro's short hand was stuck out towards me, lightly touching my index finger. After all, when a human and a stuffed animal shakes hands, their sizes are too different. This greeting by touching each other's fingers was our handshake.
これでもうエンジェとサク太郎はお友達だよ。一人よりは二人、二人よりは三人の方がもっと楽しいよ。うりゅー。
Maria Onechan had given the name Sakutaro to the stuffed animal she was to receive on her birthday, and had warmed and expanded his existence in her heart for a long time. Therefore, even before she met him, his existence was sublimated into a personality. Even at the first moment they met, they were already friends. Of course, that wasn't anything extraordinary in Maria Onechan's eyes, although I don't think she personified and loved anything quite as much as Sakutaro. She loved the things she owned very much, treating them like friends or beloved pets. Maybe Aunt Rosa hadn't let her keep a pet at some point in time, so she felt like treasuring objects instead. And maybe she was so isolated that she'd been forced to find a friend nearby. Because all of that, what happened that day, wasn't anything extraordinary from her perspective. Even though Sakutaro, so no, maybe I should call it Sakutaro, like Maria Onechan. There's no doubt that Sakutaro was a stuffed animal. No, a friend, whom she loved more than anything or anyone. Wow, what is this?
もしもし、ママよ。
It's a telephone? I mean, that's their telephone.
上機嫌ね。お友達が来てるの？サク太郎と遊んでるの。サク太郎ったらね。
It was already about 9 at night. Rosa had asked because this wasn't a good time to have a friend over, and she'd been just a little surprised. I mean, through 9 o'clock at night. But when she thought about it, Maria didn't have any friends who would come over to play, did she? Even so, to think that she'd have so much fun playing with that stuffed animal. Rosa was very pleased that Maria had liked her birthday present so much.
ごめんね。ママ、どうしても仕事が片付かなくて。来期のラインナップが難航してるの。ようやく少しずつ注目され始めたみたいで、なんとかここで期待に応えられるインパクトを与えたいのよ。
So I guess at this time, Rosa's, what do you call this, fashion company, I guess, is still doing okay. I mean, it's not, yeah, it's not big, but I think it's still okay. But when the time came of, yeah, the family conference, I guess I was so different now, right? By that time, I mean.
今夜もお泊まり？うん、いいよ。頑張ってママ。そうありがとうねマリア。ママのお仕事のことを分かってくれてありがとう。
It's so weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's so weird seeing I guess I think Rosa like this different. Yeah. I mean she loves Maria, but whenever we saw her from first, second episode, even the third episode, right? I mean it's so different how she treats Maria compared to now, compared to this one, the one we're just seeing, right? And even last time. Rosa was surprised that Maria had accepted so easily that she wouldn't be able to come home from work. The Rosa having to tell Maria that she'd be coming home late or staying overnight was a huge burden. Maria would start crying about how lonely she was on the other end of the phone, and it took a lot of time and effort to calm her down. To think that Maria would accept it in such high spirits. So I guess Maria's dad wasn't really in the picture even back then. Yeah, I thought maybe back then he was there. That's why they were like happy, right? When Maria was saying back then that I want my mama. You're not my mama. I want her back, right? I thought maybe back then the dad was still around, but yeah. But I guess he was never there to begin with. Is this also thanks to Sakutaro? Rosa once again pleased that she'd given her daughter such a good present.
明日のこの時間には帰れるようにするわ。
Okay, she has a photo of a plant. Okay.
明日は一緒に夕食をとりましょう。マリアは夕食はまだよね。コンビニでお弁当を買ってきて食べてね。お菓子はダメよ。ジュースもダメよ。
Buy a bento at the convenience store and eat it. It's 9 o'clock at night. You want her to go outside and buy a bento at the convenience store? Oh my god.
お釣りと一緒にレシートも入れておくのよ。わかった？はい。
サクタロとお買い物、サクタロとお買い物。
あ、こら。サク太郎はダメよ。お留守番させなさい。
For Maria's manner of speech, Rosa got that feeling that Maria might have gone shopping with that stuffed animal without her knowing about it. Rosa's forehead creased, and after sourly saying that to Maria definitely mustn't do that, she hung up.
Oh.
She has a lot of stuffed toys, look at that. She got a penguin and she got a lot of pumpkins. She got bunnies, pigs. What else? Maybe there's some Easter eggs here or references. I guess she got dogs in the top right there, a bear.
サク太郎とお買い物ダメだってママに言われた。ウリュウ、マリアとお買い物に行けない。一人でお留守番、寂しい。なんでママ、サク太郎とお買い物行っちゃダメなんて言うんだろう。おー。ウリュウ、きっと僕がマリアと一緒にいるのを見られると恥ずかしいんだよ。恥ずかしい？なんで？ママはよく僕を外に連れて行っちゃいけないって言うし、マリアのことをよくもう何歳になったんだからダメとかそういう言い方をするし。マリアはサクタロと一緒で全然恥ずかしくないよ。僕はライオンだけどぬいぐるみだし。ライオンでぬいぐるみだけどマリアのお友達だよ。だから一緒にお出かけしよう。ママがいない時だけ内緒で。お？ひょっとしてサク太郎も恥ずかしい？僕は恥ずかしくないけど。ウリュウ、ちょっとお外の人が怖い。そっか。じゃあサク太郎が怖くなくて一緒にお出かけできるようにする。 に任せて。便利なのがあるの。
Maria started fishing around her messy room. Rosa often told her to clean it up, but Maria apparently didn't like doing it. However, Maria herself knew more or less where everything was. So much so that if it were to be cleaned up, she would have trouble finding where anything was. Sakutaro's adventure.
ほら見て、サクタロ。ナップサック。
Maria proudly held it up high. Sakutaro looked at the knapsack, which was gaping open, squirming as though saying, "Are you serious?"
ウリュウ、マリア、もしかして。これなら一緒にお買い物に行けるし、サクタロも怖くないよ。
Maria held Sakutaro up and started stuffing him into the knapsack. At first, she tried to stick him in head first, but then he'd be upside down and suffocate. So she pulled him out and tried pushing him in again, feet first.
ウリュウ、きつい、狭い、暗い。ウリュウ。ほら、大丈夫だよ。頭を出せば狭くないし、暗くないから怖くないよ。景色もいいよ。ウリュウ、本当だ。これなら、マリアと一緒にお買い物に行っても大丈夫？大丈夫だよ。今日のお夕食は何がいいかな？さあさあ、お出かけしよう、サクタラ。
マリアお姉ちゃん、楽しそう。
But honestly, it would be nice, right? I mean, if Anje was with her and Rokinjima, they would have a lot of fun. Even though if it was just for a day, for example.
とっても楽しい。一人だったら寂しくてつまらないことでも、サクタロが一緒なら何でも楽しい。どんな人間のお友達だって夕方になったらお家へ帰らなきゃならない。でもサクタロは帰らないし、いつまでも一緒にいてくれる。一緒にテレビも見るし、お布団の中だって一緒だし、雷が怖い夜には手だって握っていてくれる。クローゼットやベッドの下のお化けだって追っ払ってくれるんだよ。サクタロ頼もしい。ウリュウ、マリアを怖がらせるお化けは、僕、ライオンだから勇気を出して追い払っちゃうよ。ウリュウ、ガオー。
They were so close that it made me a little envious. I am supposedly older than Maria One-chan was then. But Maria One-chan really is my Oni-chan, and I still haven't reached her level. If only I had a friend close by like Sakutaro.
マリアもサクタロもエンジェの身近なお友達だよ。
I mean, she has a friend, Ava Taro, but she's cruel.
いつもマリアたちはエンジェのすぐそばにいる。でも、エンジェの魔法が弱いから、こうしてマリアの日記を開かないと知覚できないだけ。
知覚？マリアお姉ちゃんは難しい言葉を知ってるね。
According to her, this world is full of magic and spirits, and they're as natural and nearby as a light breeze.
風って普段は気にもしないし、見えもしないけれど、お線香の煙とかがたなびくと、それを見ることができるんじゃない？
そうね。そしてそれは見えなくても普段から私たちの身近にあるものだわ。
そういうこと。マリアもサクタロもいつだってエンジェのすぐ近くで一緒なんだよ。神様や精霊、守護霊も私たちのすぐ身近にいるの。 でも、意識しないと存在を感じられない。目では見えない風のように。でもそれは確実に私たちの身近にあって、魔力という煙がたなびけば、誰にだって見えるものなの。
I thought I'd only be able to meet Maria One-chan while this diary was open. But from what she says, she's always with me and I can meet her at any time if I truly desire to.
マリアは自分の日記に日々の記録と一緒に自分の魂のかけらを残しておいたの。だからこの日記にはマリアの魔法の力が宿ってるの。でもそれはとても微弱なもので、演者以外の人には誰も感じ取れない。
私にだけはわかるの？
だって演者はマリアと同じで魔女の力を宿しているもの。演者だってちゃんとお勉強すればきっと将来立派な魔女になれるんだよ。
魔女。それは楽しいのかしら？
楽しいよ。そうすれば日記を開かなくてもマリアやサクタロがいつも身近にいるのがわかるようになるよ。そしたら毎日がとっても楽しくなる。そしたら演者にマリアは他にもたくさんのお友達を紹介できるよ。そしたら毎日が忙しくてとっても賑やかになるよ。
それは楽しいかもしれない。マリアお姉ちゃんが残した魔導書も持ってるわ。今度真面目に読んでみるわね。そしたら私も一人ぼっちじゃなくなるかな。
Oh, at the same time. Maria One-chan and Sakutaro said that at the same time, happy that I had developed an interest in the world of witches. Okay, serious? Serious? Oh, okay, no. She's gonna go buy food with her knapsack on her back and half of Sakutaro's face peeking out of it. She triumphantly walked through the shopping district late at night. Isn't this scary? Well, it was that time of day after all. Everyone in the shopping district was either a shop owner lowering the shutters on their shops or an employee rushing or else staggering on their way home. Amidst all that, Maria, who was in a good mood like someone on a hike, probably looked quite merry. Every once in a while, passing employees would glance at her back with the eyes of someone seeing something out of place. Office ladies giggled at the cute stuffed animal poking its head out of the knapsack. The supermarket had been closed for a while by this time. However, convenience stores, which had been growing in popularity lately, stayed open until midnight. It was very convenient for Maria, whose mother's return was often late. Maria lowered the knapsack from her back and, carrying it like a child in her arms, she headed over to the sweet buns corner. She pointed to a sweet bun she had eaten before, explaining to Sakutaro that this one was delicious. And that one was pretty good too. Sakutaro seemed to be enjoying a lot.
マリアは3色パンにする。これ一つでね、あんことクリームといちごジャムが食べられるの。でもたまにウグイスあんだったり白あんだったりするの。あんこは1種類でいい。うりゅう、いろいろ入ってて面白そう。うりゅう。あとはマリアはフルーツヨーグルトにする。フルーツ入ってるけどお菓子じゃないよね。きっとママも大丈夫。サクタロもどれか欲しい？うりゅう？いいの？お金は大丈夫？全然平気。 聖徳太子なの。
5,000 yen. That's expensive.
だからサク太郎にも好きなものを買ってあげられるよ。
Oh no, I guess I have 5,000 yen money, okay. I thought she was gonna buy something. I guess so. Shotoku Taishi. I guess it's here, right? In the tips. Prince of Shotoku. So yeah, I guess person on the money. Okay. Glico caramels. Oh, I thought she was gonna be buying something like 5,000 yen. I got confused, sorry.
一緒に食べよう。サク太郎もヨーグルト食べる？
When Maria made to grab another one of the same fruit yogurt, Sakutaro bent his head slightly worried.
でも僕大きいのは食べられないから小さいのでいい。おお。じゃあこの小さいお菓子ヨーグルトは30円だね。
30 yen for a yogurt? Dude, how much is a yogurt now? Expensive.
安い。うりゅ。僕はそれでいい。マリアと一緒にヨーグルト。サク太郎と一緒にヨーグルト。
Maria put the three-colored bread and 2 yogurts in a shopping basket and brought them together to the register. The man running the register had been in charge of the tobacco shop that had been here until last year.
お嬢ちゃん、この時間によく見かけるね。偉いけど、今度からこの時間のお買い物にはお母さんと一緒においでね。
Yeah, it's very dangerous at night like this. I mean, dude, Rosa has money. Why don't they hire someone to look after Maria? Or yeah, someone to be with them at house, right? Or yeah, at the house.
ママがいいって言ったから大丈夫。
It's quite dangerous leaving a kid 9 years old going to a convenience store.
ママはいつもお仕事で帰りが遅いけど、マリアたちは寂しくなんかないの。
Like a nanny or something, right?
ね、サク太郎。うりゅー。
そっか、そりゃ大変だね。ほら、ジュースを1本おまけしてあげるよ。
The man working at the store took a can of leftover soda or something from behind the register and packed it into the bag with everything else. No, you shouldn't put that there. Maybe Rosa would think Maria brought it. Didn't Rosa said that no sodas?
おじさん、ありがとう。よかったね、サク太郎。うりゅー。
Since she had been told not to buy soda, she couldn't take it back home. So she decided to drink it on her way back and not bring the empty can back home. Okay. Smart. With the vinyl bag with the sweet bun in it around her elbow, holding this knapsack with Sakutaro in it with the same arm and drinking her soda, the two of them walked home.
柚子胡椒ソーダって微妙。サク太郎も飲んでみる？おりゅおりゅおりゅおりゅおりゅおりゅおりゅ。おりゅマリアひどい。
It's bad.
まじゅい。
Nasty.
だよね。
Of course, it's not like she could actually make a stuffed animal drink soda. She just pretty much, I guess, pouring it on the street. She just put the can to Sakutaro's mouth and pretended to tilt it. But it was fun for Maria to share the taste of this weird drink that she had gotten for free with Sakutaro. There was a huge moon in the sky. At times, the moon had been clouded by tears when she'd been unmanageable during Rosa's overnight stays, and when she'd been she's scolded by her mother. But this moon was very warm, and it seemed to watch over the two of them as they enjoyed their trip home by themselves. Maria and Sakutaro. Angie watched the two of them go home from behind. She looked so warm from behind. After looking at the backs of Maria One-chan and Sakutaro together, it became very hard to remember all of those long nights when she'd cried because her mother hadn't come home. I couldn't say to Maria or Nechan, but if I'd been in the same position, I may have given a stuffed animal the name Sakutaro. But it wouldn't have been anything more or less than a stuffed animal. Anyone can make a relationship that only distracts you from your loneliness, but Maria Onechan was different. Sakutaro isn't a stuffed animal or a toy. He was a real friend and far from just distracting Maria from her loneliness. He changed the nights without her mother into a fun time where they could play all by themselves. Was it because Sakutaro was a special stuffed animal? Because her mother had made it herself? Because it was very cute? Probably not. If there's a secret here, it doesn't lie within Sakutaro. I think it probably lies with Maria Onechan.
This Mariaお姉ちゃんの言う魔法の力なの？
魔法を知るということは、今まですぐそばにいたのに気づけなかったたくさんの友達に気づけるということ。まるで新しいおもちゃ屋さんが近所にたくさんできるみたいに楽しいこと。
If even I, locked up in an academy without a single friend, had a power like Maria Onechan, I wonder if I could make my days just a bit richer. I wonder if I'll be able to honestly shed tears on nights I feel like crying, to smile on gray nights.
できるよ。エンジェはできる。だって、エンジェにだって魔女になれる資格があるもん。
魔女になる資格？
マリアも魔女になれる資格あるんだよ。だからまだまだ勉強中の修行中なの。きっと素敵な魔女になってほうきでお空をかけてケーンで虹を描いて飴玉を空から降らせるの。マリアはきっとできるよ。そしたらエンジェにも見せてあげるね。きっとそれは素敵な夢の中のような光景だから。
Maria Onechan said that, making an absolute promise with her smile. There's no way I can become a witch. But if Maria Onechan says that, it makes me feel that maybe I really can become a witch. Because in reality, on that desolate night, when no flower of a smile could possibly have bloomed, her magic surely gave birth to a smile.
魔女になれるかな？
なれるよ。エンジェは少し年齢を重ねちゃったから、魂が少し重力に惹かれちゃってる。だから、マリアよりも修行は大変かもしれないけど、でも、きっとなれるよ。だってもう、エンジェは魔法の一端に触れてるもの。
私が？魔法？
だってほら、もうこの世にはいない私をこうして呼び出して語らっているよ。
これは魔法なの？
私が日記に残した魂のかけらをエンジェは魔法で膨らませて私を蘇らせてる。さっきも言ったよね。こうして私と再会して会話ができて時に笑顔を見せられるんだから、エンジェは魔法の才能がきっとあるんだよ。マリアお姉ちゃんが保証する。
お姉ちゃんはさっき言ったわ。私は日記を開いた時にしか会えないと思ってるけど、本当はいつも身近にいるって。私に魔法の力がもっとあれば、それを見て、今こうしているようにお姉ちゃんと会話ができる？いつでも？
いつでもお話できるよ。朝のおはようの時だっていつもそばにいるし、授業中だってそばにいる。 退屈な授業は私とお話しして気を紛らわせようよ。食事の時には話し相手になれるし、お昼休みだってこれまでのようにいつも一緒にいようよ。放課後だって一緒にいるし、もちろん寮に帰ってからだって私はいつもそばにいる。日記を広げた時にしか私を見てくれないだけ。
日記を閉じても、マリアお姉ちゃんは私のそばにいてくれるんだよね。
いるよ。だからエンジェが私を見ようとして、そして話そうとしてくれれば、私はきっと答えられるよ。しっかりと見て、話そうとしてくれれば。
私、やってみる。
簡単じゃないよ。いきなり上手くなんてきっといかないよ。
わかってる。きっと簡単じゃないと思う。でも私、マリアお姉ちゃんみたいになりたい。
おお。わかった。じゃあ、私をよく見て。しっかり見て。ゆっくり目を閉じたり開いたりして。いきなり長くつむっちゃダメ。私の姿を瞳に焼き付けては、それをまぶたの裏に染み込ませていくつもりで。
やってる。
まぶたを閉じても私をイメージできるようになったら、そのままゆっくり柔らかく目を閉じていて。どう？まだ私が見えている？
多分、見えてると思う。
じゃあ、一度目を開いて。いよいよ本番。心を落ち着けたら、日記を閉じて。その時一度、マリアの姿は消えてしまうかもしれない。でも焦らずに、心を落ち着けて。そして、まぶたの裏に染み込ませた私を、逆に瞳に染み込ませていくつもりで、ゆっくりと虚空に私をイメージして、私を虚空に見て。
大丈夫。じゃあ、閉じるね、日記。
Slowly, I closed it. When I did, a gray reality filled with dull air unfolded. Of course, Maria Onechan's form disappeared. Give it all you got. Have courage. Take the first step into the world of witches. I felt like Maria Onechan was cheering me on inside my heart. She's cheering me on? Really? Or do I just think that she is? No, that's wrong. It's because I think that I cannot see her. Maria Onechan is always by my side. And even now, she's definitely there cheering me on to do my best. That reached my ears. So I mustn't ignore it like it's my imagination or the voice of my own heart. I believe that Maria Onechan is there. I mustn't doubt. I believe. Onechan said she'd always be by my side. I must not doubt that. But looking at the empty space, by the empty back wall of the school building. Amidst those almost heartlessly boring rays of sunlight, calling out her name was unexpectedly difficult. The change of common sense, or chains I mean, that had clung to me until the day sneered at me, telling me that calling out to the empty air was ridiculous. It was almost like being told to take a step forward off the roof of a skyscraper overlooking a sea of lights. It's Maria One-chan saying it. It's alright, she's saying that I'm someone who can do it. Stop thinking that you might fall or that it'd be foolish to take a step off a roof. And free yourself from those chains of common sense. I steadied my breathing. I concentrated my mind. Make a vivid form of Maria One-chan in the empty space before you rise to the surface. Understand magic and see Maria One-chan.
Maria One-chan.
誰かいるの？
At the time, I was answered by the rustle in the bushes and a wild cry, and I came to my senses. It looked like I wasn't the only one behind the school building. No, since I had been so immersed in the world of the diary, I hadn't noticed someone coming. I recognized a group of three beyond the bushes. They were kids from my class. Oh no. From their appearance, it felt as though they'd come behind the school building to gossip about someone or talk in secret. I hurried out of that place. Because if it became known that I'd been alone in a place like this, mumbling to myself, it'd become a pain again.
言ったよね。言ったよね。マリアお姉ちゃんとか言ったよね。
Oh no, they're gonna be using this to bully her now.
やばくない？心霊とか見えちゃってんじゃないの？あれ。後ろ宮さんって面白い。
The witch's laugh. I could hear a shrill, loud laughter from behind, irritated and feeling that Maria One-chan had been made fun of. I left that place at a quick pace and then a jog once I turned a corner. And I might have made it to One-chan's world with just a little more time. It was frustrating, aggravating. Why does everyone get in my way? I haven't gotten in anyone else's way, not even once. I ran and ran, but I still felt as though I could hear their shrill laughter. That was I guess a beautiful chapter. The world 12 years later. Okay, 1998 October. But then nice. I liked it. I mean, I liked everything, but it was I guess different again compared to the third episode that was like, yeah, third episode was pretty much straight action, right? Get into it. Like, we had a little bit of conversation there. I remember in the third episode, like Butler, George, and Butler, George, Shannon, and Jessica, right? And then, yeah, it cut off to Beato and straight into action. But now it's a little much more slower paced this time. We see NJ, her time in school, her being, I guess, similar to Maria, right? And yeah, it's kind of sad because she doesn't have any friends. She relates to her One-chan that is already gone while reading the diary, right? And seeing Maria's backstory there, it's kind of sad as well. I mean, it's nice that she's having fun there, but it's sad because she's alone, I guess, right? But let's see what happens here. Look at this guy. Shady guy. Really, really shady looking guy. So anyways, we are gonna continue this and do more of Umineko When They Cry, episode 4 in the next one. So I'll just see you then guys. Bye bye.